We switched games. Chaos. Like we were just on BRB
it's
for a little bit.
been like half an hour, so we just switched gears.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Plus, it's less of a task to just vibe and talk. And
Yeah, you
wash.
you take care of yourself if you need to. Like, don't worry about us.
Yeah.
I know you've been helping us a lot through a lot of TBC, so like needing to take time for yourself is not an issue or like a detriment to us. Like we switched gears, no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Doing game, we're fine.
It's just nice to do something a little chill. Okay,
So,
how do
GB, you
I
will
invite
have
you
to
again?
set this up. You have to like.
I'm on a map. I don't. It's been a while
You're
since we
on a
touched
map.
this.
Okay, let me see if I can show you. Then hopefully this doesn't come up on stream. I don't think. Join game. Hey, this one. Okay, cool. Hi.
I was kind of at a standstill of what the fuck we were gonna do today, anyways. I had like one thing in mind, and I kind of realized that even if we had the people for it, it was gonna be like half an hour, and I would have been completely at a loss for what to do next. So.
What do I want? Oh, I want to change this, and I want to change this. That. Yeah.
I know I would say Tomodachi is also kind of chill, but it's like
You played a long time last night. I mean, and you.
I don't want to touch that until I know what the fuck I'm doing next.
I mean, yeah, there's that.
And I don't want to say it takes a bit of energy from you, but because you're not really doing much yourself, but you kind of are. It's weird. Like, I think it takes a lot of my energy from making me laugh my fucking ass off more than anything. And then me having to try and be artistic. I have no plan in Tomodachi right now outside of expanding the island, so I kind of want to take a couple days before I play it again, so I can kind of figure out what else I want to achieve. I have some plans. So, yeah. I don't really have it's like, I have ideas, I don't have the vision. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
God, I haven't touched this game since... When was the last time we touched this game?
You and I did a casual, non-streamy thing. That was the last time I remember playing it.
Yeah, I think I accepted it because I was like, fuck it, we'll probably have the second game by that time, and I completely forgot the second game was out by now. But I don't have it, so... Oops. This is like my just chatting game.
Yeah, that's why we don't play it often, is it's like, we just don't always have things to talk about, so...
So... ask things away, I guess, because that's...
So it's kind of nice. I mean, we've been like hardcore pressing PvC for months. And yeah, we have done other games as well. But we haven't like dedicated a night to just like, I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We're just chilling out. Just you and I just chilling. Try not to make chat too dizzy with the way I clean.
I'm just realizing, the game audio might be really loud. Hopefully it's not, but let me drop it here.
Let me tune in.
I just changed it. Chat, hopefully you can hear me better. I dropped it down like 7 decibels. Hopefully that is better. Nebby, Chaos, are we good? Is it not pain to the eardrums? I hope not. I hope it wasn't in the first place. That'd make me feel like shit.
It's good. You could even go a little lower. Just a tad.
So maybe 10
Sound
instead
of
of 7?
The sound of the spray is just kind of like all over the place, you know. Go ahead and spray some more. Yeah, that's better.
Okay, cool.
We'll talk now.
Chat. Vibin'.
Yeah. I think you're good. Unless anyone says otherwise, but yeah. Oh, what just happened?
But yeah, I was just kind of frustrated because I'm like, I didn't really know what to do for Saturday. I did. I knew exactly what I was hoping to do, but I wasn't prepared for it. So, Ogre Law was kind of the, let's do that! And then people were just kind of busy, which is, you know, that's fine.
With the show dirt button.
But I was just kind of like, fuck, now I feel bad because I don't know what to do.
Not that one. Do you remember what the show dirt button is? Oh, it's tab. Got it.
Thank you for the reminder. I mean, I didn't need it, just, you know, yeah. Yeah, I can, it's nice to have just a chill time. Tomodachi has been...
Well, like, she's chill and also not chill.
I feel like I spend a lot of that time laughing my ass off. But I'm also exuding my brain trying to go and, like, come up with what works the best artistically for this and whatever. I did, fix Penny. So, that'll be fun. I have kind of a broad idea of where I want to take Tomodachi. It's more or less... I think WoW for me is, for example, let me start with WoW. Those are like the big two right now, are WoW and Tomodachi. But I've been kind of struggling with those because it's been... Like, I've been going in and not knowing really what to do outside of, hey, we're gonna raid, or, hey, we have a tune, let's do a tune. Like, all I had in mind was alts, but I have not decided alts, so... Ogre Law, I was like, oh, that should take up some time, it'll be a bunch of, like, quests Cat and I can do, and just vibe. And then there were elite quests, and I was not prepared for that.
We did not expect that, and there wasn't really... There were, what, 2 healers around that could have helped us out? That were looking for it?
I was just sitting there, and I'm like,
that was it.
Even if we wait and someone comes on, what the fuck are we gonna do next? So I feel like I'm maybe hitting a little bit of a dead end in WoW, because I'm like, what else is there to do on stream?
We're trying to get gear and we're raiding, and raiding is awesome and fun. But it's like, you know, once we get the gear we need out of raiding, and we're just, you know, do we just start raid logging? I mean,
We're kind of doing that now, honestly.
a little. I mean, I get on to farm primals, but it's farming. It's not, you know, really questing or anything like that. So
it's like, ults seem like the best approach. I just have no idea what I'm gonna make. Indecision, my worst fucking nightmare.
worst enemy, more like.
I would say a nightmare.
Both, then.
Hello. How are you? I need to, like, work on that. I always ask chat, like, how's chat doing? But some people just come on and they don't want to talk about their days. But it's just, it's a habit to ask how people are doing. So it's like, I gotta find better phrasing for that. Because if someone's having a shitty day, I don't want them to have to, like, think about their shitty day, you know? Yeah, we have been working on a lot of WoW. Again, we're kind of raid logging. Tomodachi, I have some ideas, but we're kind of hitting a... We hit a big milestone, and I want to, like, take a moment before we continue. Like, we're over halfway through all the Miis.
Mm-hmm.
We have the
whole... Do you plan to fill?
Oh, yeah. I still have plans for the island. It's just, how do I want to go about it? And I want to actually, like, sit down and look at it and think about that. And again, chat, these are basically our just chatting segments, so I can answer questions and such. As can Cat. In fact, Cat, where's the Assassin's Creed Revelations stream?
Good lord. Wouldn't I like to know? I'm having difficulties with Revelations right now, where the Steam version of the game, likes to be full screen and doesn't like you to do anything but be full screen at all. Nothing else. Just be full screen and play. So I can't get, like, I'm working on trying to get it set up, like, with OBS and, you know, not being full screen, because that doesn't work because my monitor is not your standard size monitor. I have a 30-inch monitor. So the dimensions are different than your average, you know, 27-inch, 26-inch. So it's longer. So it's when I just capture my display, even it takes up like all of the screen for OBS. So and like I said, once Revelations goes full screen on Steam, I've tried. Yeah, it's like I've tried the Windows D key. I've tried doing a command in Steam. The only thing I haven't tried is altering the files, because I always get kind of nervous about doing stuff like that. Because you can, like, go into the files and, like, change something, and I think that works. But it was, like, a solution for a different game that also works for this game, so it's kind of like, I don't want to, you know, yeah. My solution right now is, at least right now, is to try and get my capture card figured back out. I had it working for a time, because I don't know if anybody remembers, but I played Breath of the Wild for a short while.
Huh?
Yeah, that was like my first stream, I think. One of my first.
You don't even remember
my
your
first solo.
Okay.
My first solo stream. Okay, let me correct. My first solo stream. and that was through the capture card because obviously it was on the Switch. So I had it all working at some point, and I don't know what happened. I remember I was messing around with stuff, and I was trying to get it working again so I could record something, and nothing was coming through. I don't know if I had the wrong output, input. I honestly don't know. It just wasn't right. And it was frustrating, so I gave up. Because I have Revelations, and pretty much I have 1, 2, Revelations, Brotherhood, 3, and 4 on Xbox 360. And I have a capture card, so I could, just connect it and do it that way. If I can get it working. So that's going to be my solution, is to get my capture card back up and running and play it through that. Because Steam's being weird. Also, I'm sad because I bought, on a Steam sale, I bought Black Flag, and now they're coming out with Resynced, and I'm like, man, it's going to look better. They've added new features, and I'm just like, man, I want to play Resynced, and I'm going to have to pay another $60 to get it. It's like, I already have it. I have it twice because I still have it on Xbox. So I'm I don't know how I feel about that. I might still stick with the one I've got and not get Resynced, but I'm tempted. When it comes to other solo games, what else have I done? I miss LA Noire sometimes. LA Noire was so much fun. But it was a one and done because it doesn't have, other games to it. It's just that.
At least you have solo streams to your name.
Hello, Tomodachi Life.
That is like the first one outside of Shadow Generations. I don't think I have anything else other than those two.
You know that if you ever wanted to, you could just tell me, hey, I want to do a solo stream, and I would be like, okay.
Yeah, but...
Right?
We're like a dynamic duo. Up! Up! Who do you think you are? Get out of here, you fuck. Who do you think you are? You think you're slick? You ain't a guy. You're AI. Yeah, I fucking taught him.
Well, I agree with you that we are kind of a duo. Like, if I do solo stuff, then you should be able to do solo stuff too. Like, it's got to be equal.
That's kind of why when Tomodachi came up, I'm like, alright, I should do this solo. I feel like that's...
Yeah, and it's been going great.
It has been wonderful. It is... I feel like if any streams are, like, introductory Goldenbrawler ones, just to see the kind of vibe we've got going on, outside of collab stuff, Tomodachi fits very well. For those who... What is our list of fucking goobers at this rate?
Oh, good lord. I don't know if I could list... You got 35 of them, so I don't know if I could list them all at this point. Did you make an extra one? I can't
That was
remember.
Penny.
Oh, gotcha.
Who was literally, like, the last edition, so I don't blame you for not remembering that. Man, we have... Fuck. Do I turn on my Switch 2 real quick? Hey! Just because I banned you doesn't mean you go bother her. Get out of here. Did that ban on your end, too?
Yep.
Cool. Hate those. But yeah, I am open to any questions about any of our content, really. Trying to think of who we added. We've added a lot. Give me a fucking second here. You're probably gonna hear it over the mic. We've added 36 Mii's, a lot of fucking people. A lot of them people like me, Cat, Topin, Crocaboy, Cass, Quote, TJ, Soul, Minnie, Yuki, Shoop, Groogles, Tide, Chicken, Lou, Cola, Spicy, Chaos, and Tommy. But we've also added a lot of funny other characters. From Stardew Valley, we added Emily and Haley. We added Obi-Wan Kenobi, Hildebrand from Final Fantasy XIV, all 4 of the Dokies, Spampton, Leon S. Kennedy himself, Vivian from Paper Mario, Olimar from Pikmin, Fighting Polygon. That one's one of my favorites. That one's one of my favorites right there. Solid and Liquid Snake, Curly from Cave Story, as well as Penny from Ruby. And we have the full island, so I want to like make a second island of sorts. Not actually a second like account island, like actually try and split it so it is 2 islands instead of just 1. I like using...
See, what's funny is... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you first.
I was just going to say, in comparison, my island is like you and me, and the rest are fictional characters who do not exist.
Isn't Ezio dating Susie?
Yep. Yeah, there's you and me. There's Genkai and Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho, and I just added Kuwabara, who is also from Yu Yu Hakusho. There's Susie from Deltarune, Ezio and Altair, who is a new addition from the Assassin's Creed series. I'm probably going to add Desmond. They all look alike because they're all, related, but who else? GLaDOS is there. Grahatia from Final Fantasy XIV. Who am I missing? Vina from Final Fantasy XIV. Monica from DDLC. Courage the Cowardly Dog is there.
She won't ship him with anyone.
No, I refuse. Someone likes him right now, but I refuse. John Locke from Lost. And I think that's it. I think that's everybody.
I saw art of that one character Chaos likes being shipped with Courage. And it's such a weird...
That one character Chaos likes.
I know, that's very vague. It's one of those... Luna, yeah. I think I showed you the image of it.
I still like the image I sent you. The things I do for love. The giant sword. Still makes me laugh. And yeah, John Locke and Genkai are together. GLaDOS and Yusuke are together.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah, right? And Ezio and Susie are together. And you and I are together. You and I are married.
So it's basically canon event.
Right. I think that's everybody who's together, but there's a couple of crushes here and there. I think Vina has a crush on Ezio. Oh, Graha had a he was destroyed. He's depressed because he had a crush on GLaDOS as well, and she chose Yusuke. so he was very depressed, and I felt bad. I think that's... Oh, and John... No, I said John. You can't carry it again. Sorry. And somebody has a crush on Courage, and I can't remember who it is. Not sure.
The one area I struggled on was trying to figure out how to fucking incorporate Tommy and Chaos as like persona look onto a me.
You're really good. It looks good though.
I think I could have done a lot better if I knew what the fuck I was doing.
I think it looks good.
Well, you're wrong. I think if we added any other, like, furry-based characters, the first one that comes to mind is Fox McCloud himself. Someone suggested that. I was fully on board for that. Speaking of Fox,
My wife.
I wanted to add... I won't talk too much about some stuff, but I will say that new Star Fox game is,
I have not actually seen the trailer.
It's...
I've not actually watched it.
After
I've not
seeing
heard
his
good.
other
I've not heard
appearance,
anything good. Yeah, I've not heard a single good thing about it. So
it's just
it's
Star
kinda like
Fox 64 again for, like, the 15th
third
time.
time.
Probably not actually 15, but it's been a lot more than 3, I'm pretty sure. It's funny how the one time they, like, advanced beyond that was, like, with characters like Crystal, and now that shit's, like, non-canon. And they're like, alright, what do we do instead? Let's just keep doing the Lilat War over and over and over again. I guarantee you they're gonna set up a movie. And it's gonna fucking go the exact same way. They're gonna fucking do the Lilat War because, well, for a movie they kind of have to, but... Give us a horror movie, give us a horror movie with Metroid, please. That is my biggest ask that they're probably not gonna do, but I would fucking love it.
It's Nintendo, so I doubt it.
Well, they're doing a live-action Zelda, so it's like... I don't know.
That's like fantasy, though. I mean, Metroid is fantasy too, but
Metroid is full
horror would be...
sci-fi, and it has horror elements, so... I just don't want... If they do Metroid and they, like, fucking Illumination type shit, and it's, like, any goofy-ass shit, I'm gonna be very disappointed. But yeah, chat, if you have any questions about stuff we do, feel free. Of course, I'll answer to the best of my ability. I do have another video in mind. I already failed my, like, resolution for the year, which was to make a video each month. I made that shitpost back in January, and I haven't made anything since. Whoops.
Leave me alone.
It's a good video. I love that one very much. I've had other things I've wanted to do, but I keep pushing it off. So, who knows, maybe I will kick it into gear, because Risk Brain 2. New expansion means new prediction video I could do. I haven't done one of those in a while. Last one was kind of shitty because I had to rush it because I had 24 hours to get a video out. Because I thought they were about to drop a character, and they didn't. So I wasted 24 hours rushing a video, and it was the worst, probably the worst video I've ever made. For what is, in my opinion, the best expansion the game released, and I hate that that happened. I could have done so much more with that. I did not, and that sucks.
What do we have left? Let's see. The fuselage sensors.
And wiring, and laser mount, and wires, and tail scopes. Oh, I see. One soul down I could talk about. Probably a little. Probably not.
Fuselage sensors.
I mean, there's not much I can really say right now. It's like I want to, but there's like... Season 3 is kind of in a rut. It'll be out of a rut eventually. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. Not much else I could say. In all honesty, you're probably getting another Fragments before you're getting another actual season. That's okay, because I have big plans for that. I have really big plans for that. I think people... If you have not seen the last one I've done... Oh... Fun fact, I made One Soul Down Fragments for, I could probably say what it's for now, right? Like, it's been several months since it fucking released. But for Broken Script. And I don't know, it was a pretty unique concept for a horror hardcore, but it was supposed to be for the hardcore jam that was going on at the time. Granted, I don't know if I consider One Soul Down traditional fan hardcore at this point anymore, but that's a conversation Lake and I have had before. Oh, I saw that. I don't know. It was just cool to be like, here's a fucking movie. Like, when we recorded that, there was no way, like... I cut a good chunk of it out, and any more felt like it would be criminal. Cutting it down to a half an hour just wasn't gonna work. And we were like, that can't be just a jam entry, you know? Like, 30 minutes, that's not enough for, like, the experience that we had. Hell no. And originally, I was actually on board for it to be that, and I was like, it's gotta be this, and I gotta have it done real fast. But I had a conversation with the cast, and like, Sif was telling me like, do not make this, like, everyone in this cast agrees that this should be a movie. Please don't make it like a jam entry instead. This needs more time. And I sat there and I thought about it and like, honestly, yeah, it really is. And it was the best fucking decision I made. That being a 2-hour horror movie was very fun. I say horror movie, but it's more like a psychological horror. It's... you guys know what that is. You guys know what it is. Like, it has some spooky moments, but like... You know? Honestly, if you, I feel like it's one of my best works. And I do want to provide another one of those. Probably a good idea because season 3 is probably going to be a little late. But I think that'll be okay because I'll have fragments. I'll have another thing of fragments out so you guys can at least have something. Don't worry, you'll have snacks on this trip. Okay, we have 3 things. Static wicks, tail scoops. But yeah, if you were to ask anything specific about season 3, I cannot say a word. Not a fucking peep.
No. What the hell a tail scoop is?
Tail scoop and wing wiring.
Oh, here. These are the tail scoops.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I see it. There we go. There's the wing wiring.
Is it both sides?
It's this one. Whatever on this one. There we go.
I was gonna say, because I like went over it, there's nothing left. Alright, chat. Let's see. Yeah, I have a lot of fun plans for One Soul Down. I can't guarantee they'll be this year, unfortunately. Well, I will at least have a fragments out this year. Season 3 kind of depends. Do we want to clean the boat?
It's whatever's next.
Nice clean of the boat.
Oh, is it the big boat? No, it's not the big boat. Good. A Magnificus.
Yeah, obviously I can't talk too much else about One Soul Down. For obvious reasons. Just know, you'll know the cast when the trailer's out. That's all I could really say. You'll know what our plans are. I can maybe talk a little bit about the original plan for season 3. We started something. I don't remember when it was.
It's been a bit.
Yeah, I told you all about it. It was a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
There was just some problems going on at the time, and it didn't work out. It did not suit the vision that I had. I just, I was not satisfied with it after the first session. Which is unfortunate, because there's a lot of good stuff in it. It's just... It just did not go the way I wanted it to. It didn't fit in to One Soul Down the way I wanted it to. So, yeah, we basically had to sit there and go, yeah, we're gonna come back to this one later. Like, maybe I was a little too ambitious with my plans, and then we just did not have the way to make it work. I've been doing that a lot with One Soul Down, unfortunately. Season 1 and 2 is supposed to be a dual release. Didn't happen. In fact, we hit a massive delay. Are you at the top? No, you're in the back. But yeah, I do have plans going forward. I think I have the next 2 seasons after season 3 kind of already planned out. And I have it set up in a way that if one doesn't work out, we could just do the other one. So we don't have a situation of waiting so long for Minecraft, or waiting so long for season 3. What about you, Kat?
What about me?
Just in general, plans and stuff.
Oh, I don't have a hardcore going on. Or any plans for one. That's not my jam.
I meant just in general for, like, your channel or model or content.
Well, I mean...
Or are you just kind of along for the ride?
I mean, I kind of go with the flow. I want to go through more of the Assassin's Creed games. That is my plan, because I started with 1 and I want to go through the ones that I have played before. Maybe even the ones I haven't. Who knows? Because they're a lot of fun. One of my favorite series, I would say. Probably my favorite series altogether. When it comes to model, I mean, this one is brand new as of this year, so not in a hurry to get rid of it. Obviously, I plan to upgrade at some point, but but yeah, I think for the most part, I'm kind of going with the flow. I think, you know, when I originally started, I actually, way back when I was this is some lore right here, when I was a Let's Player, YouTuber, my plan was to go through retro games that people probably didn't play too, you know, because they're too old or don't remember or just never played in general. Like Carnivores and Croc, Legend of the Gaboos, and which just got remastered, revisited. I don't know what they called it, which kind of like blew that out of the water because I was going to use my actual. I have them still. I have that game still on CD-ROM. So I could have played that one, I guess. But that was originally the plan way back when, before I was a streamer. So I kind of thought of bringing that over, but I haven't really. Because I would play things like Carnivores probably, which would be fun. I haven't played Carnivores in so long. But I think some games have become so old that they can't run. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like the computer's just like, what is this? This doesn't work. What are you trying to do? That happened with the original. I think that happened with my laptop that I had with the Croc CD-ROM. It was just like, what is this? And I was like, can't you just play it?
No.
It was like, no. Nope. Why would I do that?
Thanks, Windows.
But for the most part, I kind of go with the flow with my channel. There was the game that I played. Shoot, Flight? No, there's something about Flight. Flock. That's what it was that I was playing. But the problem was, there's something about the motion of it was making me nauseous. So I could only play for like a short amount of time before I was just like, you know what, I have to go lay down. I feel ill, which was sad because I had been looking forward to that game, and it's cute. It's a cute game, but it's just like something about the motion just doesn't sit well with my. This game, even sometimes, if I do too much of the way I clean, the up and down motion kind of makes me nauseous. I'm not careful.
Let me think of... Because I tried the Let's Play shtick, like, a couple times, but not anything big. I spent a whole year trying to soul search with my channel between... I think it was when I was doing, like, the original Terraria way long ago. A foolish Terraria season, wielding a lot of uncut time. Back when I thought, like, the longer the better, which was,
Gotcha.
That was a very trying time, because I was like, I want to release this many videos this year, and I don't think I reached the limit that I wanted to hit, but a lot of videos suffered heavily for it. And when people didn't like it, I did not take it very well. Because I'm like, I just spent so much time trying to get as much stuff out as possible. and people still don't like it. What the fuck
thing
do I
about-
do?
The thing about being a YouTuber Let's Player that I enjoyed was that I was self-taught. Every single thing I did when it came to editing, when it came to setting up all the gameplay and the face cam and all that stuff, like I did that. I learned how to do all of that myself. I learned how to edit my videos myself. I was very proud of that aspect of it, that I was self-sufficient, and didn't have to like watch tutorials or have someone else do it for me. Like I just figured it out, sat down and figured it out. But I think my favorite thing that I did, I can't really do it anymore. I think I tried once, is my drunk Let's Plays.
Oh, I remember
Which
you
I have
telling me
spoken
about
of.
those. You showed me a couple of those.
Well, the problem is,
Maybe one day I have to show
I
you
think
my
I'm
old
funny.
machinima.
That's my problem, is I think I'm funny, and I'm not necessarily funny.
Oh, that's
So-
not true. You are funny.
So I can watch them now. I can watch the drunk playthroughs now, and I'm like, wow, that's funny. I'm funny, and then I'm like, I probably am the only one who thinks this is funny. Just some of the stuff I would say, but I made it. My rule was that it had to be a game that I knew. Like I knew what was going to happen. I knew how the gameplay worked because I was drunk. So it was like I wasn't going to try and fumble through something complicated that I had no understanding of. So it was The Walking Dead, the Telltale Walking Dead. I got through season 1 and part of season 2 before it became a thing I stopped doing. Part of the problem was it became harder and harder for me to just sit down and get hammered. Just sit down and just drink until I'm at a state where it's like I'm not like gonna black out, but I'm pretty inebriated. It's just like my tolerance. I built up a tolerance that just was hard to get over, and it just like
Don't fuck up your health to do it is a big one.
well, like I said, I part of it was I like quit drinking. Like it wasn't like a thing I wanted to do anymore. So it was just like I stopped. And then when I would try, like I was like, oh, I should do a drunk playthrough or something. I'd sit down and try, and it would take me hours and hours and hours just to get even a buzz. And I'm like, well, I'm wasting time. And it just felt like I felt like a pressure to get drunk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, oh, I have to play the game, so I have to get drunk. I have to get drunk now. I need to do it fast so I can get the gameplay done. So it just became undoable, basically. Which I like those videos. I still think I'm funny. It's funny. I did the original Five Nights at Freddy's. I did a couple of rounds of that. The very first time I ever did any drunk Let's Play, that was the first thing I did. Because, again, it's a game I know. I knew the mechanics. I swear a lot when I'm drunk. That's one thing.
That's me sober. You've learned that very fast.
Yes. Plus, part of being drunk is, some people are happy drunks, some people are, crazy drunks, some people are sleepy drunks or depressed drunks. And it was like, I never knew what I was going to be. It always was different. It always depended on what was going on that day, or, how I was feeling, or what was going on in my life. So it was like, if I got drunk and I was sad, it was like, I didn't want to record. I just wanted to lay down and be sad. That was never fun. So unfortunately my YouTube I can't even remember what the last game I recorded was. My YouTube Let's Play times have come to an end. My channel's still out there. Findable, for sure. Easy enough.
Now you've got the Astracat special for your VTuber life.
Yeah, you know, speaking of, I need to get my YouTube channel for VODs in order because I export them all the time and then they're just there. They're not organized, they're nothing. They're just sitting on the channel. Alright, what do we need? The cleats, whatever those are.
Kind of like me with my old machinima days. That's a deep cut. I still have people responding to like my old videos, like, when are you gonna bring this back? And it's like, never. I'm sorry. I know I got like 2+ million views on my machinima, and people tell me like, why did you private it? Because I don't want that to be what you people find when you look me up. I'm so embarrassed of how bad that was.
Well, if 2 million people saw it, it sounds like, you know, obviously it's
just because they
good.
saw it does not mean they liked it. It was a lot of young me not understanding writing very well. I had some good ideas, but yeah, I talked to TJ and we have difficulties talking about it because I compare it a lot to A-Press.
Oh, sure.
How it's like a notorious time of like,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't want that. What the fuck are the cleats? Is there like shoes around here that like...
Cleats. Oh wait. Nope. Figurehead, gold trim, hull.
Well, does it say how many or does it just say cleats?
Look in the thing. There are 2.
What the fuck does that mean?
We've done one, not the other. It should be glowing. Or flashing.
Chat, what the fuck are they talking about? The only cleats I could think of are like soccer cleats. I'm like, why is that on a boat? Are there shoes on the boat? One, two.
Oh.
What was it? This?
Yep.
Ah. But yeah, I have plans for my model. I gotta find the right... I gotta like do the soul searching and find the right person for that job. I've had 2 denials, and that's...
2? I only know 1.
Yeah, because people don't know how to make my mask. And it's like, you don't like my face, just say it. It's monster truck next.
Huh.
No. Yeah, I've been eager to maybe consider doing machinima again. I just haven't done anything with it. I had ideas, and then someone just stole them and made them themselves. They're, I thought they were like a business partner sort of thing, but they just kind of took them and didn't credit. So that sucks. But considering I haven't heard anything about them since, I'm gonna assume it didn't go over well for them, so... You know, it's small victories.
My favorite machinima I have to share with you still. You know it. But I don't know that you've seen it all. They like... The originals don't really exist anymore. Unfortunately. And the old stuff is very, like... low quality, let's say. And I don't mean material, I mean, like... The videos themselves, the quality is oof. It's, for anyone wondering, it's RB and the Chief. I know it's like not. If you know vaguely about it, you think, oh, it's just a vulgar, you know, someone playing with toys, blah blah blah, whatever. It's actually, I don't know. I really enjoy it. It gets better with time, with more, the further into it you get.
That's how I felt
like,
about... Sorry.
I was just gonna say, John really came into his own. Like, I mean, this man was doing, I mean, everything except for the voice acting for, I mean, originally he did all the voices because it was just, you know, simple stuff. But, like, as time went on, he got voice actors hired and stuff, but he was doing everything himself. He would do the editing, he would do the puppeteering, the music, the writing, the, you know, everything. I was always really impressed by that. Like, that man, very talented.
I was gonna say, that's kind of how I felt with Red vs. Blue. Like, the original seasons were funny, but, like, once you get to a certain point, holy fuck, the context changed. Like, it single-handedly made me want to do my own Halo mission, but again, it then got stolen, and someone else did it, and is now forgotten on the internet, probably, if it was ever even released.
Yeah, GB has been sharing Red vs. Blue with me, and I intend to share RB and the Chief with him.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's a slow, you know, roll your eyes at all the vulgarity at the beginning kind of thing, but it's interesting.
Give an idea for chat. We just finished all the freelancer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know what goes beyond that point to the end, but Cat does not.
Nope.
I gotta, like, go back and watch, like, that discussion there was on Machinima. I watched Warthog Radio for a while. And, Boomerang, the person behind Crash, was on that and had a whole discussion, and that is someone I am currently, like, that's another one we might want to watch, but it's, like, ongoing. A lot of people think, like, the spirit of Red versus Blue is, like, very much expanded on here, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not just Red versus Blue copy or anything like that. Anytime it comes up, Machinima comes up, I always bring it up because it's fascinating. They have, like, a whole mod engine on the original Halo 3 for that shit. I knew when I saw them post a Twitter clip and they had characters, like, doing... It was borderline cutscenes, and you had, like, Spartans with, like, Halo Reach stuff in Halo 3, like the pilot helmet. I'm like, okay. But it still fits in Halo 3, so it's like, that's... How the fuck... What did you do? How? But yeah, my stupid Machinima, like, I would like to have, like, a genuinely good piece under my belt rather than... just of storytelling, because I like storytelling. I've not had the luck of that so far. It's very unfortunate, too, because I hit a point in... I hit a point in Shadow's life. Yes, that was the stupid-ass Machinima name. It was just originally a test of the, razzle-dazzle capture card that people liked, so I, got voice acting and stuff. And it was awful. But I had some good story beats planned, I think. I would do them differently now, absolutely. But
Let's see something really quick.
you're not gonna find it.
No, I'm not looking for it.
Because that shit's unlisted. Or private. I don't remember. I left it as unviewable.
I'm good. I'm not looking for it.
It's very funny because Zach is always embarrassed when it comes up. I'm like, bro, why are you more embarrassed than I am when it comes up in topic? I made it! You were just a voice in it. Yeah, I would like to do like an actual machinima and redeem myself. Yeah, I don't know. I have big storytelling plans. I still want to do One Soul Down, but I have stories I definitely want to tell, and I really... It's going to be striking that balance. I think my biggest problem is always I hit a roadblock and I'm unsure where to proceed. Shadow's Life kind of hit a wall because I genuinely would have finished it. But the way I wanted to finish the series, I just was not capable of. I did try. I've tried my very best, but it was not happening. Because that required, like, full-on animation of characters in, like, SFM at the time, which, looking back, I probably picked the worst one for 3D animation. Compared to just learning something like Blender straight up. And eventually time just kind of passed. I wasn't able to, like, port the assets I needed, get the kind of scenes I wanted, that I just kind of, like, gave up. I hate that feeling. I mean, I didn't there because I was kind of burned out on it anyways, but... I did probably... There were people that, for some reason, liked it, and I know I let those people down. And that's not a fun feeling. It's not. I mean, I say that, but I was kind of a... I was kind of an ass about it. Did I ever talk about that? I think Cat's away.
Sorry. Did you ever talk about what?
I was kind of an asshole with Shadow's Life because I thought it was funny. I wanted it to be more of a prank. It'd be like a confirmed guarantee that it's over. But people really did not take it well. When I released episode, I think it was 9 that I didn't do yet. It's like episode 9, and it was an April Fool's video. And it was kind of a get pranked, series over kind of video because I was just sick and tired of making it. After, like, all the stuff I tried to make work with it, couldn't, and knew I couldn't. And people constantly asking about it.
Probably not the best way to go out, I would say, but...
I did do a video where I kind of, like, narrated my intentions for the end. But it wasn't that great either. I kind of felt forced into it, so I was not in a good mood recording it. But it's like... I don't think I could have been. By that point in time, I think it was... I think I released that, like, a year before I did, my first season, and essentially my channel reboot post-machinima. So I was kind of in that, like, I'm moving on, I don't want to be doing this anymore. It has the most views, but it's my greatest failure. Well, I guess I can't say that. To me, it's kind of a failure, because despite getting all the views, I don't look at it fondly. It's just some cringe thing I did way back in the day that I somehow gained. I mean, it shouldn't be telling enough that I only got, like, I think 2,000 some subscribers out of 2 million views. Like, very clearly, people watched it and moved the fuck on very quick. Especially since episode 2, I think in comparison only had 500,000 views, and then it just kept going down even... Like, it was division every time a new episode dropped. It was more entertaining because of me not understanding voice acting or anything, really. Or body
Love
language.
to do voice acting sometime.
Because an important part of machinima is body acting, and I could not voice act or body act very well. There is an episode where a motherfucker misses the elevator and I kept the shot, and it's so stupid. It became kind of a... Well, honestly, a meme. Before memes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was some guy still in school that thought, I have a story I'll tell the world, and then I kind of just didn't do very well at it. And to be honest, the end plot was just taking... One of the main character's backdrops is literally Silver the Hedgehog, but like what I thought would be better. Guy comes back from the Trunks kind of story of awful shitty future, goes to kill the protagonist to stop that from happening. Finds out I had to do some wacky twist of he was never real to begin with. He was like some creation of somebody else for some kind of like planning phase. I can't remember those fucking details, but he's basically a simulated person who thought he was real. Whole plan too, because it was OC and I didn't want it to come across too much, was this character that was in between of Sonic and Shadow was gonna, at the very end, to defeat the big bad, toss Shadow aside, emulate the ending of Sonic Adventure 2 with Shadow falling down to the planet while the guy sacrifices himself and kills the main villain and himself, and it's over. That was the ending plan. And then the Smash stuff would end. I was so confident Shadow was going to be added to Smash Bros. That I was going to have the ending basically be him getting some kind of letter or something. Never even got added, so that would have been really awkward. Yeah, it was, not my best work. It aged very poorly. It had a lot of that WTF lol type humor to it. Ooh, we got the Ferris wheel. Ooh. I never got to do the Halo one. Again, that's one that was stolen from me. I say that. I don't know if it ever even released, but... Yeah.
So, some reason I was under the impression that Machinima meant Halo. It's not just Halo, is it?
Yeah, my Machinima was Super Smash Bros. Because of Smashtasm, if you've ever heard of that.
I have not.
For any of the old heads out there, you might know what I'm referring to. that was the inspiration of it. A mix of that and red versus blue type humor kind of combined while having some sort of semi-serious plot. I mean, it was Shadow the Hedgehog versus Star Wolf. It didn't make much fucking sense. I think it was like none of Star Wolf was in the Smash world, so he had to improvise and invite these random fuckers who just kind of joined. And there were a few that they were just a bunch of fucking weirdos. But I was trying to make Shadow and Wolf like the rivalry, despite having an actual main villain who I left subtle hints at throughout the show, but I think I, like, was trying to mindfuck people too much, because I would, like, I don't know how to describe it, because in the future it's Wolf, but it's not actually Wolf. He also takes the guise of Shadow, so that the simulated character thinks that that he needs to go kill Shadow, but it's not actually Shadow or Wolf, it's someone else. It was a little contrived, a little overly complicated, and I probably would have done a little bit better of a job at least, I don't know, explaining it. I don't even think my explanation video went over my thoughts very well.
I wish I had storytelling chops.
I think you do.
Not if the way I tell stories in real life is any indication.
Don't talk bad.
Always wanted to the Deltarune playthrough that I did on my channel, or am doing, if you want to, because obviously when the new chapter comes out, I'll do that too. Has made me really want to get into voice acting more. As one-dimensional as my character voices are, it's fun.
I think I've shown that I still want to do better with my voice acting.
It's one of those things that requires practice, that I never just sit down and listen to my own voice and try to change it,
Yeah, it's kind of rough, because it's like, you have to like speak a specific way, and you gotta like breathe a specific way, and it's really something you would never think about unless you were in that kind of field,
Mm-hmm.
But I think
Susie started off as just my regular voice, just kind of like bored sounding, and she evolved into what I developed at pretty much at the end, which I like, actually. I know it's still just me, but
to emulate the wise words of a certain grump that the internet isn't too fond of, but what, do you think I came out of the pussy sounding like Kermit the Frog? Not quite the exact wording used, but I think the same principle applies. I think you can... Aaron said something about, like, anybody could be an artist. Just obviously don't expect to be, like, fucking Mozart right off the bat. And that's kind of how voice acting is. Don't expect to be fucking Matthew Mercer right off the fucking bat. You know, there's an easier way to do this. Hold on. But I would like to... I could kind of break a little here and talk and say, like, when I get my model, I want to have, like, more... I have plans for... I have lore plans, you know? I don't want to just drop a kick-ass model. I want to drop something where you're gonna be like, oh, shit. I want people to... It's like, I have those plans for stuff like... Very clearly, I'm sure people who watch One Soul Down already could tell I have I'm cooking. I'm cooking with it. I have game plans for storytelling, essentially. I just need to get myself to go, okay, do it! Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I want to get... Like, how do I describe it? I think it's pretty unique to give something in the hardcore genre like an actual overarching story. I'm really excited to show where I want to go with that. And the original Season 3 kinda fell apart because I couldn't work it at all. Not in the way I intended. And the way I intended was just way too much, way too fast. I don't know. I don't know. I have plans. I could have advertised this more as discussing one sold out and whatnot, but people in a certain community do not like when I do that.
Well, you know where they can shove it.
Oh, I'm not gonna be like saying anything bad or nothing, just I guess more what I'm saying is I don't know. It's just one of those things. I don't get why they were. I think someone was just trying to say I was like clout chasing or something by talking about it on stream. It's like, brother, this is the one place I'm like active and I can like actively do Q&A. That was like the best thing I could think of doing. It's like, cool. I could get people to look at something a little different from usual and interact with people live. And some people just didn't like that, and I'm like, whatever. So I just talk about it on my own time. Why am I getting a phone call at this time? Who?
It's me, Chad.
Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm not someone that's gonna be like starting shit with people. I don't like that. Plus, I don't have the roles for them to do that stuff anymore anyways, which is honestly a blessing in disguise. Because a lot of people did not like me having roles for whatever reason. I don't know why. I never really got it. I remember talking to... I'll just say the X mod that gave me those without, like, polling anybody or whatever they usually do. They're just like, yeah, I just kind of gave you those. I didn't realize that was a problem for you. I was kind of just like, yeah, if it was an issue, I would like to know that. You know? But it's kind of better without. I could just post what I want to post. I don't have to, like, manage a channel or whatever. I don't know. I have a hard enough time managing my own Discord server. You know? I mean, I don't know if I would have to. It was mostly just announcement stuff, but I've been, especially now, I've been trying to avoid promoting stuff on, like, at least streams on Discord. I don't know how videos go, so I would be in a very confused state if I had to do that again. I don't know, Discord roles and whatnot is not something to start drama over. It's kind of, it'd be silly. I mean, if you're an asshole about it, then sure. I think I'd be more pissed at someone being an asshole and condescending about something than, you know, fucking Discord roles that, oh no, I have text. It's a little different than everybody else. Woo. That's probably why I don't have a stream Discord yet, because, like, it's a good idea, but that's another thing for me to manage, and it's like, I feel like I could be doing more useful times than managing, like, a server. And I've seen so much flack from, like, servers where weird shit happens, and people are like, let's blame the streamer over it. The streamer has, like, just posted, like, promos there or some shit. I could be wrong, but I'm sure that's happened to somebody, and I don't want that to be me and just be like, I just post the self-promo. Yeah, but it's your name on it. It reminds me of drama that existed from... I'm trying to remember who it was. But a lot of... as a streamer, you are your fans, and how they act is, you know, on you. But I'm like, there are people that could just say they're fans and be real pieces of shit. You know, like, where's the line drawn there? So it's like, maybe I would make a Discord, but like, I don't know. It would be, if I don't want it to be a thing where I'm like just posting self promos, but I also would probably do just that anyways, so I don't know. yeah, I don't know. Big thing for me is definitely, though, I feel like owning a Discord server would be rough, because that would be an invitation to future drama if even a single person is a fucking weirdo, you know?
Yeah.
Which is why I haven't, but I know people have requested it before, so it's like, it's rough, you know?
One thing I've tried to carry over from my Let's Play days is not giving a shit about how many views I get, or how many people are watching the video, or if anybody comments or anything like that. It's like just doing it for the love of doing it, which is what I always did with my Let's Plays. That's something I'm trying to carry over into streaming as well.
I think that's a good outlook. I try to, but I can't help but want to make an experience that's enjoyable for, a lot of people.
Well, of course, I want people to be here, and I want people to watch and like my content and like me, but like, I don't want it to stop me from doing things, I guess is the point.
You just picked me up and dragged
Like,
you with
did I?
Yeah, you picked me up. It's
Like,
almost like you
I'm
grabbed me
not
by the throat while you were telling me.
Like, I don't want to be one of those people who's like, well, no one's watching anyway, so why should I care? You know what I mean? I feel like if you start getting stuck like that, then you're kind of
And you're not
stuck.
enjoying it.
Yeah, you're not having fun.
And that's kind of part of it, is that or be a drama tuber and live and breathe and thrive off of everyone else's drama. I hate drama. It's like, can you not involve me in this? Okay, thank you. I think I had a lot of experience with drama in the Xbox days. I don't know how much I want to talk about it, but there was a friend group, and there was drama. The spicy
Men and
drama.
women. Men and women friend group, or just men, or
Both. There was a poly relationship in that. Considering there's drama involved, I'm sure you can understand that that went poorly. And the friend group got kind of caught in the middle of it. It was a little ridiculous. Because it basically tore the whole friend group apart. That, I think one thing I learned about myself is I am a people pleaser to a fault, even when there's no saving that situation. Because I kept trying to be the middle ground and to try and keep friends between the three with everybody and all, you know, like, not really being able to comprehend the situation properly. Or at least not comprehend, but like bridge the gap, I guess. I tried to be amicable so that all could be... there could be satisfying resolution for all parties involved. That wasn't happening there. Because, it was a case of, the first partner was saying they were cheating, but they all agreed on it. And it was just like, because they were in person first, but like the other two were in person first, so there was like jealousy, and it's like, that whole situation just made me like, and then I see all this other drama, and I'm like, ugh. I mean, in comparison, a lot of content creator drama is a lot of he said, she said. I say a lot, not all, because there are some very fucking wild shitbag cases that show up. I'm getting a little real here. TLDR, witch hunts are silly. I think that's an okay response. I got this one. 1, 2. But also, I've...
This is probably...
Hmm?
I was just gonna say this is probably gonna be my last one. I'm starting to get a little nauseous.
Well, that's okay. Wait, no. Damn it. I thought I stopped in time. Oh, no, I can keep it going a little bit more. Ah, it's fine. Let's leave it like this, because I don't want to... Yeah, so I can finish these for... We're not even halfway through this one.
Nope. It's a big one.
I don't know. Just... I hate drama. It's... Some people are ridiculous about it. Some people... Sometimes it's justified, sometimes it's just really not. A lot of times when I open up something like Twitter, it just seems like, what's the drama for the day that everyone's going to be outraged over? And I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. You gotta be careful too, because you never know who's the truth of the situation either. I like how we went from talking about machinima to like life-changing, but like drama in general. Forgot we have this over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have a lot of stuff I want to. I'm hoping I can have stuff this year, but I'm a little worried I won't, and that's gonna kind of suck. I feel like the less I have, the more people are let down.
You gotta do stuff at your own pace, though, you know? I think people would rather you take your time working on things and come out with amazing content like you usually do than to rush something out, you know? Just to get it out.
Yeah. I have good plans for lore. If we're talking VTubing stuff, I have a lot of fun ideas. I just, want to have the models so I can do like a proper debut, maybe. It'd be kind of fun. Okay. If it was up to me, I would want my debut. I'd want my debut this year. I would want, like, with all that comes with that. But I don't know if that'll happen. I would love it. But sometimes you don't get exactly what you want either. So I'm not gonna promise shit. I've done that before, and then was unable to meet those expectations because I keep trying to hit big and try and like do the biggest thing and make the biggest impact and be like going crazy this time, y'all. You know, you won't believe it, and then they don't believe it because it doesn't fucking happen because I fucked it up. But I'm open to hearing what people, I'm very curious a bit. I love hearing what people think about, especially when episodes come out. I love the, like, speculation scene. So I'm curious what people are, like, thinking about, like, One Soul Down or other projects or what they're expecting, you know. I think my favorite time for One Soul Down is when it's like currently airing and people are like speculating what's gonna happen. I love that shit so much. I think like every time we do like a watch together when the episodes go live the first time, I always like try and get like speculation from people, but not just like One Soul Down, like other projects too. I'm sure I'll be doing the exact same thing. But it was disheartening. I did put things on hold for my model for a little bit when an artist basically said, it was something along the lines of, I don't think I could do your design justice, which is nice, but it also was like this person I thought could do it. If they can't, then who could? Kind of depressive scope. And then to get turned down again a second time by someone else. So I've had thoughts, like, do I change things to, like, make this, like, finally happen? Do I, like, you know, like, I don't know. Otherwise, I probably would have debuted probably fall of last year, I would think. Or sometime this year in the second case, but it was not to be. And I'm sure any artist in chat might be able to pick up on what the difficulty probably was. Cat could too, but that would be cheating because she knows exactly, she knows all of it.
I don't know the identity of the second one. Which is fine. If I do, I have terrible memory and I don't remember.
I thought I told you about them. If you asked me to find them again, I don't know if I could because they were just someone I stumbled into and I was like, oh, that's cool, but maybe I have DMs, maybe I don't. I don't remember. I went into a depressive spiral and deleted stuff. I don't remember. Probably not. It's probably somewhere. The first one was more out of respect in the sense of, I don't think I could pull this off. The second one was more or less saying my design was too complicated. Not a fun feeling.
No.
We're only so far. I see it. You might have seen the one I was trying to make before I gave up.
Well, just let me know if you want to just call this one quits for tonight.
I think we could do it. It's just kind of a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, my current problem is indecision. I say current as if people aren't fully aware that I've had this problem for a long time.
Sometimes I feel like my model's too simple.
No. And even if it is, who cares? I will say, you know, I could be wrong on this, but I feel like there's not a lot of just human VTubers.
Probably right.
That one MCU quote of everyone's got a gimmick now. Even me, I do. Hi, I have a mask face. And I'm human, I think? And here's my cat whining for food. 2.5 hours too early. I'm hoping she figures it out eventually. But hearing you in the back tells me no, boo. Well, I should have gotten all of the carts of it. We're almost done.
Quarters of the way there. Do you recognize this place, by the way?
It's this. I mean, yeah, we've been here a couple times, like over there, and over there. I think somewhere else, probably. Right, isn't this the map with the active volcano?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple other things I would like to add to return to Tomodachi a little bit. Maybe expand on some lore through Tomodachi knees would be kind of funny.
Mhm.
Let me know if you need me to turn it back on. You know?
Mhm.
Who has been your favorite addition in Tomodachi so far? Chat. For those that have watched it, for those that haven't, maybe there's someone you'd like to see? Fighting Polygon is a highlight of mine. What about you, Kat?
Hmm. That's tough.
haven't been to a fair in a long time.
Same.
Since I was a kid, probably.
Honestly,
Even though there's around here, there's one every summer.
want me to start moving the
Not yet.
Okay. Perfect. But you don't have a favorite me?
Well, I really like the way you did your own mask, if I'm honest. I think you did really good on it.
I spent.
Spamton's funny.
Yeah, Spamton's pretty good.
Oh. Like they all have their own like uniqueness to them that makes them, you know, cool. Okay, you can turn it if you want.
Let me grab this real quick. And then I'll maneuver it.
Actually, wait a second.
I already hit it.
No, that's fine.
I'm also on it, so I can't stop it. We don't need brakes where we're going.
Alright, where are we at?
90%.
I know, I'm just thinking, like, what I want to... Made it. This isn't gonna last though. Let's go here.
I fell. What if I just do this? I'm a genius.
I mean, I knew that.
It's not gonna be perfect the first time through. Anything else we want to talk about?
Um,
I think I got this side. I want to double check though. Where are you at? Oh, you're up top.
yeah.
Oh, I missed one.
Wanted to do.
Unrelated topic, leakers are gross. When a show gets
Yeah.
like leaked and they brag about it and like leak it to a bunch of people and
If you're talking about what I think you're talking about.
I don't know, I don't like watch that show, but like that's still
I do, and I've been avoiding it like the plague to stay unspoiled. So far, I've been lucky. I'm very much looking forward to the finale, and if I get spoiled before then, I'm gonna be angry. And I've got a long time to wait yet. But yeah, I agree. People like that are gross.
when they wear it like a trophy, like congratulations for ruining it, I fucking guess. some people solely exist to ruin the lives of others.
Yeah, I don't get what they get out of spoiling it for people. You made people miserable. Good job.
I mean, I've seen what the creators basically said that almost implied
Oh,
they're
really?
not making anything anymore, which is like,
That's sad. Like, not even just the creator. Like, think of all the artists and animators and, people like that. All their hard work.
it's very unfortunate.
Come on, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. There we go.
Where are you at?
On top of the wheel. There's a certain section that hasn't been cleaned that I'm trying to get to. There we go. I don't know if I'll be able to get it clean by the time the thing goes around again, but
Sounds like something's gotten cleaned.
oh, there's a couple of sections here that need cleaning that I can't get done by the time the wheel starts turning again. Sorry, Chad, if I'm making you dizzy. I'm trying to get this cleaned quickly. Before I fall off. I'm gonna get squished. No!
No squish.
I can't reach it. Get me inside. Get me. Let me in. Let me in.
Another streamer I watched. I don't think I watch him as much anymore because he's usually live at awkward times for me, but he kind of was doing Powerwash, sort of a just chatting, and I think I kind of picked that up, which is always fun.
Okay, what's left? What do we got? Ooh, center shafts are the least cleaned. I'm not sure what that means. Which ones that is?
These, the bars, I think.
Center shafts, center shafts,
My
center support, front spoke, front star face.
How many?
One of two. So one's not clean.
Oh, I know what it is. I just need to reach it. Did you see my message?
No.
I swear, if you washed it off already.
I probably did. I'm sorry.
It was on this middle thing, so if you've cleaned it all, then it's gone forever.
Center bearings are also not completely clean. Wherever those are. And the pod frame. There's a pod frame. Which one? Which pod? Which pod?
Chat, somehow this is working. I got the shaft.
Thank you. Trying to figure out which pod frame needs the work.
I left a heart for you, and you got rid of it. So you know what I'm gonna do?
What? How could you?
Your ace mine!
I was joking. Of course you need to clean it. We're not done yet. You gotta find the pod frame. Oh, that one. I just gotta get in there. No.
Earn 150 stars in career mode. That's not fair!
Watching the time lapse.
Oi! You got a lesson for that?
Alright. Alright. That's enough for me.
Is it though?
Alright, let's see who we should raid.
Good question. Um,
Let's see.
there's someone cute playing Powerwash Simulator. Goes by the name Astracat.
Miku's playing rounded 2. Let's see if there's anyone playing Powerwash.
Probably gonna be playing the new game, I would imagine.
I see one playing the old one. I'll look them up quick.
Yeah. What game does it say you're playing?
Should say Powerwash.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, it is 2. I thought it was 1. Oh, I got hit with an ad. I think I found somebody though. I'll share them with you. You can tell me what you think.
I'm just gonna say sure. I could open their stream, I guess, and see.
I've got an ad, so you might get an ad.
Fucking ads. Ah, whatever. As long as they are chill.
Yeah.
Hmm?
They seem chill.
Cool.
Hang on. I want to hear them because I've got like 30 seconds on the ads.
Oh, that's... Are we gonna even be noticed when we read them?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we still can. Up to you.
Oh, there's another one. Let me see. Let me look at this one.
I mean, just because they have a
Look
lot
at
of
this
viewers, we
person.
still could rate them. That's up to you, though.
I found another one. How about this one? And they look like they're playing the original.
No, I think it's 2. I mean, it says 2, so I'm assuming it's 2.
Does this say 2? Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry.
No, you are not. You're a genius.
How about them?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna do that. Let me know when you're ready.
Let me copy stuff. I really just need to make, like, a card or something and just be like, here's all my socials. Go to this link. They're all here. That's it. That's it. All right. Ready.
Okay. All right, guys. Here's the socials. I'll post before we're live. You can join us tomorrow for some Deep Rock with Lou.
Mm-hmm. YouTube, Twitter, One Soul Down, Season 1, Season 2, and Fragments, as well as the raid message. Get that copied, and we will see you tomorrow with Lou and whoever else decides to join our whack-ass crew for Rocket Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, bye-bye.
Bye bye.